Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Guys are ready to head home after this one. It's the road trip finale between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Carlos Carrasco is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down in order, David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Hit on the ground to short. And there's one down now. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Grounded to short. Holt moving to his right. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Ground ball left side. Nunez comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job going down at it. Hanging with it that time. Popped him up. Hamilton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here it comes. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. Lindor is up with it. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping up now. Andrew Valenzuela. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's set, and the pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. 32 now for the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now as he rips it on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. So now Carlos Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Digging in, Kelly Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 15 hits in 63 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 18 times. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too much.
Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Santana on third. Jones at second with 2 gone. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right here. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Michael Brantley is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Soft liner towards short. Oh, and he misses it. Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And a bouncing ball foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Hamilton is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. First offering on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he takes a called strike one. And that one just missed outside.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelly Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and one strike. Fastball called for strike two. Hamilton, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Lindor at third with two away. There's a shot out to right center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Ready for another chance? Monty Chisenhall, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez as we begin the top of the fourth.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Andrew Valenzuela. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Runner goes for second. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Price ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there. 1 down. Striding in for the Indians, Austin Jackson. Now the first pitch here from Price. To short. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Left fielder number 23.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That tails back over, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Third ball bounces, and this one gets away. 0-2. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Chisenhall is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
On to first to complete the double play.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So now Carlos Santana.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
A ball and a strike. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Hamilton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. How about that? So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Andrew Valenzuela.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got the count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley is there. 1 away. Riding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Austin Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Grounded back up the middle, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Brandon Belt will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2, which you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Brock Holt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A ball and a strike now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Price. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Right side. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Brantley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitcher.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Kelly Hamilton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
On to second for the force out, and the side is.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 5. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Here's Hanley Ramirez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall has a play. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Valenzuela. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's on the move again from first. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-1 home. Runner's on his way to third. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Very weakly on the ground.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And the runner's breaking for third. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with striding in for the Indians, Adam Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And that one just missed outside. Fouled off. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. In now for Cleveland, Ronnie Chisenhall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. It's been a nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the 9th inning in this one. Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Allen is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.